everyone. It's Jen.
And Liz.
We're here to give you all we've got some big news today. Super big news today.
Such big news. So stay tuned because we are going to announce something really big, some serious giveaways that you are going to want to hear about.
You're
And
going to want to receive.
join, yes, you will want to receive this big giveaway. So stay tuned to the end, but we wanted to start this share and talk about restoring. And so, Jen, I want to turn it over to you. This arc that we're creating for our retreat and retreats, because we're doing mini retreats locally and virtually. What comes to mind when I bring that up?
Yeah. So, as you know, the wave that we're talking about for the Costa Rica retreat is release, restore, revitalize. And so we talked about release in our last broadcast, but restore is really important to me. And the reason why it resonates with me so much and why it was so important when we were creating the theme is because once you have done release work, there's space, right? So like if we're thinking about the elements, we're thinking about what's there. Yeah, there's space, right? Whenever we release something, we create space, and that space needs something in order to, if you kind of think like these tissues have sort of been damaged by this old pattern or this old way of thinking. And maybe it's a story that you've released, or maybe it's like, you go to your massage therapist and you dig out a tight muscle and you have a physical release. There's also emotional release and energetic release, right? So there's so many different ways that we can go through the process of release. And in any of those tissues, if you will, there is a need for restoration once that release has occurred. So you might have a damaged tissue and it needs to be like, a muscle that's been really tight needs to be smoothed out again, right? We do like some restorative strokes after that. Or if you've had if you've had a surgery and you've gone through PT, then you might do like restorative yoga to get the tissues flowing again. And in energy work, of course, you can speak to this so well. Sometimes there's a need to do like a replacement story. If we've released a big story, we need to like call in something else.
Mm-hmm.
Or we need to bring light into the body, into those dark places, or breath.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many wonderful ways that you can practice restoration, but it is an integral part of the process of release. We can't just release and be like, then you just kind of get left.
Yeah, I think about it as like filling the void, right? So
Yeah.
as we pluck out something, some low vibration that is not serving you in some way, whatever that is, we clear it, we remove it from physical body, energy bodies, and then what do we put in its place, right? So that may be breath, there may be light, there may be high vibration energy, and it's a vitally important part of wellness, of
It
healing.
is. Right. Of well-being, right? So we are in this process of doing the retreat work that we're designing for 2022. What you and I have been talking about the conversations that we're having behind closed doors are about, how do we up level, how do you really step into all that you're designed to be? And that's physically, emotionally, energetically, right? It's in all
Mhm.
the ways.
Yeah.
And so this restoration piece is us partnering with you, the listener, you, the attendee, you, the client that works with us, in order to, restore your highest vibration, restore your potential, restore what you know you can be and who you want to be, and, allow you to step into this new way of being.
Yeah. So what that might look like is additional visualizations. It might look like self-massage. It might look like a really personalized self-statement or mantra that you work with for a while. And certainly things like massage. Am I missing anything?
I'm also thinking about how, like you can even restore with, if you had a surgery, you might restore by drinking bone broth or by
Mhm.
having a seaweed broth if you're a vegetarian, like the, every body, meaning like in yoga when we talk about the koshas, right? Like all the way down to the bliss body, to your most internal highest self. Every body has a way of being restored. So like your bliss body might be restored through mantra meditation, and that might be true in the energetic body as well. Your physical body might be restored through yoga practices and massage therapies and, food, right? Good,
Yeah,
healthy, restorative
nutrients,
food. So,
right?
and the experience of being in nature is super restorative.
Yes, yes, yes. I love that one. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
That's
That's why
vitally
we're getting out and going to Costa Rica for this retreat.
yeah. That's why we'll be in the jungle in, like, the heart of Mother Nature. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I love our chats around this and I love the wave that we've come up with, and so I hope other people that are listening are really getting what their experience is gonna be like when they come on retreat.
Mhm.
Alright, are we ready to talk our giveaways?
Right. We we are really excited. We're so excited because Liz and I have challenged each other. So Liz is my business bestie.
Yeah.
Liz coined the phrase. She called me her business bestie first, so she she gets credit. Um, but one of the things that Liz and I challenge each other to do is to step up always. If you listen to the last broadcast that I did by myself, I was talking about how Liz challenged me in the middle of my like pity party.
And you do
you
the
know,
same for me.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So we call each other a business bestie, but we're calling your friends your transformation bestie.
Mhm. Yeah.
Who is that person that helps you to transform?
Who is that person that you would love to take to Costa Rica and transform your life with? And
Yeah.
have that space, sacred space to show up with and continue that in your friendship, right?
Yes.
Who do you
Yes.
want to challenge you? Who do you want to say, remember what you said in retreat and remember all that work we did? I'm holding you to it. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. There's pretty much nothing like it, I have to
yeah.
say.
It's pretty great.
Some of my best transformation besties have been made on retreat. And that's why it's a potent experience that we really want to share. We
Mhm.
really want to share it. So how are we sharing it, Liz?
Yes. So there is going to be a lucky 13 spot in our retreat. We had opened up 12 spots for 12 beautiful ladies, and we are opening up a 13th spot that we are going to give away for free. What?
Free $2,700 value. Free. We're so excited about sharing our abundance in this way because this is one of the ways that we've challenged each other is to really step into the space of abundance. Even the idea of going to Costa Rica to do a retreat was a big abundance leap for Liz and I.
Mhm.
So we want to challenge you to step into the same spirit of abundance. And we're sharing that with a free spot. We
Mhm.
want you to share it with your friends. And that's how we're going to enter you to win our lucky 13 spot.
Yeah. So let me give you all the details. Here you go. There's more than just the lucky 13. There are 2 spots open in our mini retreat which you'll hear about. We'll put some notes in this, but it's going to be a wintry go in, look at shadow mini retreat, 4 hours at the end of January at a local yoga studio.
And we have attendance spots for that for in-person attendance. If you're not local, we also are going to be broadcasting that, so you can attend that virtually. So you can choose.
Right.
If you win one of our 2 spots, you can choose if you're attending virtually or in person in Raleigh, greater Raleigh area of North Carolina.
Yeah. So 2 spots there. Our lucky 13 spot in Costa Rica. And then a private session with me or a private session with Jen.
So we're giving away those too. Great. So that is 5 things. 5 amazing giveaways. And our work, Liz, is valued between $200 and $300 per session, depending on what kind of work that you choose. So that's not a small giveaway either.
Yeah. And I hope you guys can feel the excitement. When Jen and I came up with this idea last week, I think it was partially yours. And then we were like springboarding. Oh, and then we could do this and we could give away this. And it felt so fun and really, it lit me up. I was just so dang excited about it and still really am. So Jen and I will be going live for the next few weeks, right through December, through January. We'll be doing things like this, talking about the retreat, talking about our mini retreat. And the way that you get entered to win one of these 5 pieces is to tag your transformation bestie, make a comment, like our business pages, and that's it.
That's it. All you have to do is like our individual business pages. We're going to put all these links down in the comments. Give us 5 minutes after this is over. We'll have our links to register for the one-day retreat. We'll have links for our business pages. So you like and follow our business pages. Tag your transformation bestie in this video and share this video on your page. You can also share it on Insta, I do believe. So lots of options on sharing. But you do all 3 things and you get registered in our giveaway. When are we giving it away, Liz?
3rd week in January. And we're just going to do a random, like old fashioned, put your name in a hat, stir it up, pull out the 5 winners and announce. And that's going to be fun.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah. And I've talked to a few people about this in my circle who are close to me, and they're already like, I'm winning. I'm winning. So if you feel like one of these spots is yours, please hop in because you have some competition. And it will be random. You'll watch me.
It will be a random drawing, and but we want you to come, right? If you're drawn to this work that we're doing, if your soul is lit up by the things that we're talking about, or you're like, yeah, this is exactly the message I need to hear. I just want to encourage you to enter the giveaway so that, you can be a part of it too. We want you there. If you're drawn to it, we're resonating on the same frequency. We need you there, right? Like you've got soul work to do, and you're there to amplify everybody else's experience too.
Absolutely.
So join us.
Yes, join us. Beautiful.
All right, friends.
We'll see you next week sometime.
Yeah, see you next week sometime. We will post on our personal pages when we'll be live again, because you're going to want to share it, tag a bestie, and like our pages so that you can get entered again. All right. Thanks, Liz.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.